Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Conquests of the Longbow. We're in the scribe's room in the monastery of the Fens, and the prior is looking over a scroll that we need. Let's look around a little bit more. It's a sturdy chest, scribe's desk. See nothing of interest. More dank stone walls. Man, so dank. Dank memes are right there. A view of the Fens. How inspiring. I see the prior is indulging in a bit of wine. Can I open the chest? It's locked! Oh. Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? Brother Eustace. Has a Congian broken? Have you loosened his half-wit tongue? Nay, your grace. Then what are you doing here? One of your more trusted brothers arrived to take my place, and bade me to tell you he'd break the door for you soon enough. Which brother dared to countermand my order to you? Forgive me, your worship. His name was fled my poor brain. 'Tis a poor brain indeed, a bacon brain more full of fat than sense. Do what you will for now. I'll deal with your punishment and his later. Yeah? Do I take this wine? Allow me to refill your goblet, your worship. You stupid, clumsy, worthless... Bah! Clean up this mess. I'm going to my tower to wash out my robe. Whoops! Aye, clumsy as a fox, your worship. I'll take that. Can I take the goblet? Let his worship clean it up himself. But it might be gold. On the scroll are folks scribbled bits of doggerel. Okay. Well. Let's go ahead and leave. Come on. Figure out how to get there. Folk is still here as I left him. Glad no one else came by. Geez, Folk, you haven't even taken care of the rat problem here?
Bless you, bless you, Hooded Robert.
Robin Hood.
Sorry.
No matter, we must turn our wits to escape.
There is a way, a secret way. Follow me.
How do you know about it? And wait, I'm leading you, not following you.
The monks brought me in this way. It looks like a solid wall, but press here and it opens. Follow me.
Okay. Gotta love the Deus Ex Machina.
Please, let's go at once. As soon as they discover I'm gone, they'll come looking for us.
Well, let's look around first. This small secret dock has been built right into the massive walls of the fortress. What a particularly hideous gargoyle. I'd say this gargoyle was sculpted by someone with a sense of humor. This gargoyle has a lean and hungry look. Quite a mouth on that gargoyle. This is a foolish-looking gargoyle. What a malicious-looking gargoyle this is. This gargoyle has a thoughtful look. The metal grate is heavy and solid, yet there must be a way to raise it. Perhaps I should ask the dwarf. Folk, how did they raise the grate?
Forgive me, I have no idea. I was blindfolded until they brought me inside and set me on the dock.
That's all you have to say?
Please, let's leave at once. It's bad enough I must get in this flimsy boat.
He looks truly frightened, far more so than before. What troubles you so, my friend? You were so brave before.
A gypsy foretold that I'd one day die by water. I hate the water.
Alright, do we, get in? Okay. This gargoyle may have shifted slightly at my touch, but it may have been a trick of the water. Oh. Take the robe off here, and me with not a stitch of clothing underneath? I think not. Alright, that's not... I don't think that's actually the one that I wanted to press. Oh, actually, yeah. I did want to do that one. Okay. Thank the Virgin, it didn't bite my fingers, though I almost thought I felt it move at my touch. And finally... I believe this one? Yes. Ah, this gargoyle's tongue feels a trifle loose, but nothing happens when I pull upon it. Ah, now I found the means to loosen this fool's tongue. And this is the hidden counterweight to raise the grate. Score! I'm not actually sure how you're supposed to figure that out. I have a fact. You've done it. We're free. Shh, listen. They've discovered our escape. Thank the blessed lady the fog is so thick on these waters. It'll hide us until we reach the shore. Sailing, sailing, da 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 da. Let's sing a sea shanty! God damn it, Iolo, how'd you get here? I'll be honest, I'm not that impressed by the mist artwork.
My poor words of gratitude could never express what is in my heart. Let me give you 2 parting gifts to show my sincerity. Take these ragged verses of mine. They hold secrets within secrets, treasures within treasures. Now open the end of the wooden cylinder and tap gently on your hand with what is hidden within.
By the Virgin, a magnificent ring of lapis lazuli set in silver.
No ordinary ring either. My master, God save the king, saved the life of a magician during the siege of Jerusalem. The magician gave him 2 magic rings, the ring that commands fire and the ring that commands water. The abbot of Nottingham, may his brain be infested with leprous maggots, has taken the ring that commands fire for himself. Whosoever wears that ring cannot be harmed by fire, however hot. What you hold in your hand is the ring that commands water. In truth, it commands elemental spirits or other such beings that live in watery places rather than commanding the water itself. I bid you to keep it safe until my master can come calling for it himself. And I charge you, if ever you can deprive that fat scabrous abbot of the fire ring, you will be doing your king a noble service.
I give you my word to put my wits to it. If it can be done, I will find a way.
Then I commend you for these bits of tomfoolery that I call verse. Within them, you will find the key to unlock the Ring of Fire. Farewell, then. I'm off to find Queen Eleanor and serve her until my master, bless him, is returned to us.
Farewell, folk. We shall meet again if God wills. And so we have parted with our dwarfish friend. I hurried back to camp as quickly as I could, arriving shortly after dusk to find the men anxiously awaiting my return. Honey, I'm home! I'll leave it up to you guys to guess which one is my honey. Would that this ring folk gave you could make you invisible. Then you could walk into Nottingham Castle and free the widow's sons. That's not the one ring. If you think I acted wrongly.
Nay, Robin, it was a clever trick as you've ever pulled. And freeing the king's own Jester was a fine deed.
But Hal, Hob, and Dickon will hang as soon as the sheriff pleases. Tomorrow may be our last chance to rescue them. Then let us sleep now. We'll need all our strength and cunning to save those men. Indeed. Oh, what is that there? That is the black robe of the Fens monk. Oh. Well, that's handy. Lapis lazuli is set in a ring of silver. This is a scroll I took from the scribe's room. On this scroll are folks' scribbled bits of doggerel. I'll open the hand scroll. Oh. I'll open Folk's scroll. The ring that commands water slips easily onto my finger. Oh, hey, now it's punch. And now I can punch people with it. The trees argued amongst themselves to decide who was the first among trees. In Latin they spoke. Beth bragged, men become drunk upon my sap. Octac said, that's not... Oh, whatever. Much is made of me. I am tall and straight, said Neon. Idho cried, the power of the bow sleeps within me. Chariots wage battle with me, said Tine. I do not sleep in winter, said Ilim. Said Siley, harps sang to me in Babylon. So the trees argued, but the key is this. Every tree is first amongst trees, and first they are in order spoken. Well, I'm sure we'll figure out what that means later. But I think what we want to do now is try to get a different robe. Let's go ahead and take a quick save. I don't think the black robe is going to help us here. You're looking thoughtful. Will says he's just gotten word that Hal, Hob, and Dickon will hang at sunset today. Hob and me grew up together. He's like one of my own brothers. Much, I swear I'll do all I can to save them. You have any ideas? I think the poor widow will die if she loses all her sons. Alright, let's go ahead and leave. Actually, better yet. Go to the Overlook. Hotel. Well, that's convenient. Excuse me, Mr. Monk. You sure showed up quickly. Top of the day to you, brother. Thank you. Did you want something? What brings you along Watling Way? Watling Street. I'm not really supposed to discuss it with strangers. My mother told me not to talk to strangers. But no one would miss you for quite some time, if you didn't return. Oh, mercy, don't hurt me. Why, I've done nothing but talk to you. There's no need to panic. Yet. You wouldn't harm a man of the cloth, would you, sir? And how is it that a man of the cloth requires so much cloth to cover his enormous belly? What of those who go hungry while you eat well? And those who are forced to toil upon the abbot's grandiose abbey under the threat of excommunication. You'd really have to, take that up with His Grace. What a useless, bloody conversation this is. Yeah, you're right. May I go now? I'll think about it. He's as fat and soft as most of these monks are from St. Mary's Abbey. They lead too pampered a life. They should take a lesson from Cadfael. I'll have your robe, now. Aye, anything you want, anything, don't kill me, I beg you, take my robe, but spare me, have mercy! I trow, monk, threatening you with a bow is like swatting a fly with a catapult. It gets the job done, but with far more effort than is needed. Have mercy, O good friar, how can you consort with these thieves and rogues? Take me to town and the abbot will reward you well. Keep chopping or I'll reward you with the flat of my blade again. Robin, why, you make a fine figure of a monk in that robe. Bless you, my son. Take good care of our guest. I'm off to Watling Street. wonder if there was a different way that I was supposed to do that.
When he's finished with this, I'll take him out to gather more firewood to chop. He'll know the true meaning of honest work when I'm done with him.
Have mercy!
Alright, I think we get the point, game. We can move on. Thank you. Does Robin have, like, a pillow stuffed under that robe? You'd think someone would see right through my disguise, but I guess it's the robe that makes the man. Okay, well. To the town! Let's see. What do I want? Alright, let's go to the castle first. Hello!
Good sir, please allow me to administer to those poor souls in your dungeon. They're only outlaws. Are they not lost sheep? Surely you would not send them to their deaths unshriven. It's not for me to say. I have orders. No one is to be admitted.
There is no answer.
Well, you wouldn't. What would you do to stop me? Stand fast. You cannot enter without permission.
Alright. Well, how about... How about I give you a penny?
My son, I cannot bear the thought that any man, even those villainous outlaws the sheriff plans to hang, should go to his death unshriven. Will this move you to compassion so that I may go to the dungeon and administer unto them? I'm deeply moved, brother. Your plea has touched me. Roger, Giles! Escort this monk to the dungeon and let him speak to the prisoners, but make it quick. This monk here is to give the outlaws their final blessing. You'll have to do it through the trapdoor. At least allow me to hear their sins alone. You can wait for me upstairs. Sorry, can't leave you alone in here. Get on with it.
My sons, I have come to pray for your wicked souls. Lift up thine eyes and attend unto me.
A pox on you, monk. But that's... a hooded man. Aye, we see you now, brother, and with glad eyes. What would you say to us?
That salvation may be yours if you will follow my path.
Wherever you lead us, brother, we will follow if God wills.
Totally changing these their voices around every single time. Aye, if God wills, for it is my duty to lead you from the darkness into the light, and I shall not fail in my duty even should the devil himself block my path.
That's enough. Shrive their souls and be done with it.
Have faith, my sons. Domine dirige nos.
Come with me before the sheriff comes along and has our hides for letting you in and all.
Yeah, this is basically the only English accent I can do. Alright, so we need to figure out a way to release them or free them. You know, I said the exact same thing yesterday.
Good day, brother. Remember to bar the door once you're inside?
Of course, brother. Well, let's take a look around. This door is locked. Wonder what this little room is.
This barren and blood-splattered room has been set aside for the unpleasant practice of self-flagellation. Fun. These monks don't lead such a hard life with quarters like these, but they've nothing I want. Are there any that are occupied? Nope. Alright, what do we have in here? Ah, you're calculating the path you have to take. I see a laundry room within. I cannot see through stone walls. I see the refectory, and the abbot is within at the far end of the room. Hey, abbot! The kitchen is filled with monks. I believe I'll avoid this room. In front of me lies the chapel, behind me the unfinished nave. I cannot see through stone walls. Alright. Well, let's actually take a quick save. Can I actually move here? I want to see what this room looks like. This door should lead to someplace outside the abbey. The devotional scenes painted upon the ceiling remind me that this has always been a sacred place, long before a church was even built here. This magnificent gilded and bejeweled reliquary holds a sliver of the true cross, which legend says was brought back from Jerusalem by King Arthur. They all look fat and ugly to me. I like the, there was a comment from, I can't remember who it was. I mean, way back around this time period kind of thing. It said that there were so many pieces of the true cross that you could build a full church out of them. Shh. Shh. Fine, be that way. The scriptures are laid open upon the altar. They've put in wooden pews, I see. I guess the monks grew tired of kneeling upon a stone floor. The windows are most beautiful. Their colored light uplifts my soul. Alright, well, not much to do here. Get out. Rude bastard. Let's see if we can actually go into the flagellation room. Well, we can go into it, but it doesn't change the, that doesn't change anything either. Hey, Abbot! The abbot is completely absorbed over a small wooden box. He seems to be doing something to the lid. He has a small cask from which to fill his mug. 'Tis a cup. Clearly 'tis a fireplace. Aye, 'tis a window. The tables are built of fine oak. A large, richly woven tapestry covers nearly the entire back wall. We have no tapestries? Well, clearly I'm lying there. Alright, well, we did hear that the abbot had the Ring of Fire, and we might be able to get that. But I think we'll do that in the next episode. See you then, everyone.